cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. 96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. What's up, good people, and welcome back to Think Thursday. Today's topic, things we do as adults, do we still do them as kids? That's what I want to talk about. I mean, that means the fellas, the ladies, all of us. Do we still do those little things that we did as kids as adults? Do we still enjoy them? And I brought this topic up for a couple of reasons. I had a get together, I say last year sometime. I want to say it was in November, doing Thanksgiving. And I don't know if you fellas know, but even though I'm in my 50s, I am the youngest. I have a pretty big family because, you know, Joneses are pretty big. That's my original last name. Even though my last name is Bryant, my original last name is Jones. What is
50 in animal years?
50 in animal years is 762. So, you know, we have these gatherings, and they're, even though, like I said, I'm in my 50s, they still kind of treat me like a baby, right? You the baby, he the baby, he the baby, he the baby. And I'm like, man, I got nieces and nephews younger than me. Quit calling me a baby. And I don't know, they just kept saying it. And eventually I said, I'm not no baby. It's so babyish, ain't it?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but everybody just fell out. They just fell out. I was like, God, that was kind of babyish a little bit. I can't believe I just said that. And then another point, my daughter, congratulations, she just graduated high school, and it kind of threw me off. We had a long talk, and she was like, "Oh, Dad, I've graduated high school. Now I gotta go pay bills. I gotta."
Welcome to the real world.
She said, "I want to be a kid again."
You know, from now until you're gonna have those bills.
I know it. That's what I told her. I like that. From now until you're gonna have those bills. Rap it on the mic, and
It's already now.
Oh,
I've already copywritten that. So, you know, just know that it's already at the copyright office.
DMV? Yeah. Oh.
No, not the DMV.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Copyright office.
So I thought we'd have fun. And shout out to my daughter, my youngest daughter. I gotta shout out her, and I thought we'd have a little fun. And we'll talk about some things right now if we're still doing it. I'm gonna go over a list of 15, of course, produced by AI. 15 things that we do as adults that we did as kids, and I want to see if you guys agree or disagree, and let's talk about it. All right?
Sure.
Jace, say it again, Chase. So number 15 here, getting excited over little things, stickers, bubbles. I agree with the bubbles and favorite songs.
No.
Okay, now wait a minute. The stickers,
Bubbles.
no. Bubbles, hell no.
The scratches still snip stickers.
Nah, bro.
Now I will say this though.
Uh-huh.
Songs, I think that I still get excited over certain songs, because if I hear something I ain't heard in a while,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Back in
oh
the
man,
day,
that's my
I was
jam,
younger,
man.
yeah,
I remember
exactly.
we used to do this.
Yeah.
So
It
back
trigger
in the
memory.
day when I was
Yeah.
young, and I'm the kid anymore. Some days
Songs,
I sit,
yeah.
Okay.
But not no bubbles, my nigga.
Not stickers.
No.
Not
Nah.
the scratch and snips.
No,
Nah,
sir.
You
that's
never.
just you.
No means no.
sir.
You never ate.
No,
No, sir.
means no.
Have you ate a mud pie?
No, sir. No, sir.
And you didn't eat a mud pie
No,
either.
sir.
When the girls make them.
No, sir.
Do you think girls make mud?
No, sir.
So those mud pies you consume, how often did you eat these mud pies, bro? Because
No, only
I
listen,
asked the question,
before
but
you
I gotta
judge
know.
me. before you judge me, I only ate 4. Let's get that straight. Because if you eat 5, then you crazy. Something wrong with you. I only ate 4. All right, that was it. I have my limits. I don't.
So let me ask you, how big is a mud pie, bro?
It's the size of a pie. But
You ate 4?
not all 4.
What did you
I
take
didn't
for?
eat the. Okay, I would taste it. That's it.
So you literally got it out the mud.
Maybe like a spoonful.
Okay, so wait a minute. This show is about things that you did as a kid and that you still possibly may do today as an adult. Now, hold on.
So
hold
every
on,
night
hold on.
again.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Now, you did say stickers. I said no. We all said no. You said bubbles. We all said no. Now, I did say, man, I do get a little excited when I hear certain
Music,
songs.
right.
I do, like, yeah, I remember that. Let me ask you, bro. Now, you're umpteen years old.
50. In his 50s.
You eat
plus
mud pies today?
Full confession.
172
Full
in animal
confession.
years.
Because it had been so long, I did taste one mud pie.
How long ago, bro?
Before COVID. Right before COVID.
That had only been a few years. That was 19, man.
Okay.
My thing
One
is,
time,
though,
Less than 10 years ago.
But stickers, I don't understand y'all. Y'all ain't never ate an apple or a pear that had the sticker on there.
nah,
And
bro, we peel them
Peel the sticker off, man.
I eat stickers all the time.
So let me ask you this: Do you think mud pies?
I would never eat a mud pie again because of COVID.
Hell, you ate enough of them.
COVID is the only reason you would eat a goddamn butt pie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God! I can't even ask questions.
Hey,
I'm gonna
real
let you-
quick before you carry on. So on the second, third, and fourth mud pie, did they add anything in it to make it taste different? Or
Well,
you
the
because you should have
girls
known
would-
what the fuck you was tasting.
The girl would like put the little leaves in there, kind of like bay leaves around it. They would make it cute and make you want to eat it. You never have seen?
Nah, bro.
All right, nah, I'm sorry I asked.
That shit's crazy.
Don't worry about it. I was young, man. I was like 8. Come
Well,
on.
you just ate a mud pie.
In
in
2019.
2019, that was that one.
How old were you then?
You was
That
still
was
in
the
your
20th
50s.
century.
Who
You was
made the
still in
mud
your
pie?
50s.
Who made the mud pie?
Huh?
You can only
In 2019, who made the mud pie?
It's my daughter, but that's besides the point.
So wait, you was eating mud pies with your daughter. You showed your daughter
she laughed.
that you, but you wait.
She
You
didn't
gave
eat
her the
it.
idea.
She
But
did
you
not.
showed your daughter that you eat mud pies, right?
I had to take one for the team.
Okay, here's the $1 million question:
What?
Did she eat the mud pie?
No, she laughed.
So
and
she
said-
was smart.
pretty.
She's smarter than her dad.
Yeah, she probably gonna
Yeah,
hear this.
you-
and
yeah,
laugh.
yeah, she's smart.
She's smarter
Yeah.
than her
She's
dad.
smart. Yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna
say
get
that.
this joker to eat the mud.
All right, number 14, laughing at silly immature jokers, farting jokes. I can't do that.
I ain't gonna lie, I do.
You
What
do?
was that again?
No, I finna tell you.
Uh-huh.
I finna tell you. There's this guy I say his social media, and he looked like he looked like he may have had some kind of Down syndrome or something, and he was playing with some stretchers, and he had the stretchers between his legs,
So he pulling up on the stretchers
and it snapped
from
and
under his feet or
yeah,
wherever
from
it was
under
on,
his feet, and it hit
him
his
in-
nuts.
Oh,
And he was like, "Oh," and so, yeah, I laughed at that, man.
Yeah, sometimes I will.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, I
and,
forgot.
and that's just corny stuff.
That's
I
IG,
laugh
yeah.
at corny stuff.
Okay, IG stuff, yeah, I do. When I on there, Facebook, and they have funny posts. Okay, take that back. Yes, I do.
I laugh at the one guy, and he's always Mexican word of the day. Den. I tell my family when you lay down, you got to keep your hat over so you don't get a bad den. Mexican word of the day. He's on the one of the sites. It's funny though.
Yeah, that
It's
do
funny.
sound
I gotta
funny.
check
Might
that
look
out.
that up, yeah.
I do this one because I have granddaughter and grandson. Using funny voices or sound effects, especially when playing with kids. I do Donald Duck all the time. I'm master at it, so I do the Donald Duck. I do that. Any of y'all do that with your kids?
I'll do it with my grandchildren because they are children. So yeah, you
Okay.
have to kind of
Put yourself,
associate
yeah.
yourself with childhood when you have grandchildren or your children.
I could
of
see
course.
myself doing. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, I
Yeah.
could see myself doing
Well,
some shit like
you
that.
about to get a chance to do it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Congratulations, Freddie G. What about you?
Well, I don't have any grandkids, and all my kids are grown.
Did you
So-
do it when they were kids? Because you were grown when they were kids. So
No, I don't think so.
you don't think
I
so?
don't recall.
Yeah, I didn't do it with my kids, but I
Yeah,
I don't
and,
recall.
and that's probably why I'm more so like doing it now with the grandchildren. Because when it was with my kids, I didn't really. It was a more serious approach.
exactly.
Because my mind was on, I got to raise you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no playing around.
True that. Nah, I was a playful dad.
Get out here and cut this yard.
I'm a play. I was a playful dad.
Now, what I say?
Hey, I was like, go pick a switch off the tree. No, let me stop. I still do this. Licking the spoon after baking a cake or pie, etc. Brownies. You still lick the spoon?
You licking what?
The spoon.
You spoon in the lick? What you say?
Let's go to never mind. This is just don't even worry about it. Yeah. But number 11, playing with food, even if it's just playing with your food, stacking it up.
No. We ain't play with no
Cookies.
food.
Nah.
Cookies come stacked.
Yeah, it says that, but do you make like designs?
No, I don't make houses out the cookies, man.
You make airplanes with
Yeah, I
your
was that
food,
bad.
choo-choo train.
I make
That
houses out of
sound
my
effect came
cookies.
by
I don't
head when you said
understand
that.
y'all. What is wrong with y'all?
You make houses out of your cookies?
Yeah, because I need.
What do you need to go in the house, bro? You need to go in the house. This is why you make your houses out of cookies, so you go in the house.
I need to knock the house down, eating the house down. No, don't worry about it. This let's just go. Let's just go to the next
Man,
one.
this dude, man.
Okay, singing in the shower, an unofficial concert. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've done it before.
I
You
know
done,
that.
you've done it before. I still do it.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't do it all the time.
I don't do it as much
Why
If-
we
if I'm
sound,
listening to
why it sound
music-
like we sound better in the shower?
Shit.
because you
That-
do.
that
It's
acoustics.
a lot of
Seem like I
acoustics,
can
right?
sing in the shower.
You got reverb, you got water running, so you
It's
know.
the perfect acoustics.
Yeah, and the room is not as big, so yeah, it's gonna sound good. Everybody sounds good in the shower, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think so. I think
Luther
so.
Vandross and Gregory Hines, man.
Yeah,
I be on
man.
it.
I'm trying to tell you, Al Green and everything.
That's only if I'm listening to music, while I'm showering,
Right.
would I do that.
If I got the music on, then I might, hit a tune or something, but it ain't gonna be Michael Jackson or nothing. It's gonna be some
You
other
can
shit.
hit all the notes because the acoustics in the bathroom is crazy.
Yeah, you can hit them, and it's gonna sound good because it's gonna echo or delay a little bit.
Yeah,
reverb.
Well, see,
It makes it sound good.
it makes you sound
better,
good, but
yeah.
when you come out that thing, you be sounding like Ray J when he was never mind.
Oh, well, as soon as the water cut off, it's over.
He said, as soon as the water
As soon as you shut that water off, it's game over, bro. That water is what's called white noise.
Yeah,
So that white noise kind of,
I find myself doing this.
That's the first auto tune.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shower.
true. You know what? You're right about that. I find myself doing this still right now. Step on the crack. Your mama always say that, and then avoid splitting the poles, avoiding cracks and splitting the poles. You still do that?
Superstitious.
Superstitious, no.
Yeah, I am
I
in some situations.
I used to be, but I've become not. Well, the only one now I think I'm still a little superstitious about is splitting the pole. That one I won't split it. I'll try to stay, but like when you have that black cat stuff, I don't really care. Black cats run across in front of you all the time. I'm not superstitious.
Yeah, I'm not superstitious,
No,
but
I'm not
that
superstitious.
avoid and step on crack. Your mama
Break your mama back.
Break your mama back.
Yeah, nah, I don't do that.
What
I
about
be-
breaking the mirror?
Nah, I don't
Nah,
care. Man,
haven't
you
done
believe
that
in
in a while.
God, man.
Yes.
All that stuff go out
All
the
that stuff
window,
in the
man.
window.
I do
but
agree
step on
with
the
you.
crack is
Mentally, it
not.
fucks
It
with
has
me,
nothing
though.
to do with superstition. Just that you just don't want to step on the crack because you don't want to break your mama back. That's
Walking
it.
under a ladder?
Nah, I don't. That's superstition. That's
I know. I'm
that's-
just asking if you will you
Nah,
avoid it?
I don't know. That's super. Yeah, I just don't step on the crack because I don't want to break my mama back, even though she's passed. But still, I don't know why I do that. Don't worry about it. Don't look at me that way.
So the sentence crack and back, I don't think your mom should be involved in that.
There you go rhyming again, boy. You a good
you
rapper.
actually you just said it though.
You said it.
You said crack and back should be involved in that. See,
It shouldn't.
don't worry about it. You missed it. He went
No,
over there.
you missed your rhyme though, because you said it before he did. The
But
exact same
that's
the words.
That nursery rhyme been out since we was little.
Oh.
But I'm saying you had that at the end of back.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I know you ain't listening
that's
to
a
yourself.
That
Okay, man.
That's what you lack.
Number 8, making up stories and
Right
scenarios.
on to that.
Making up stories and scenarios. Daydreaming or storytelling?
no.
No.
No, that's just a flat out
Lie.
That's a flat
You're
out
a
lie.
liar.
Don't nobody
Yeah.
do that. Don't
Ain't no
anybody
fairy
make them
tale.
know that. Yeah, there was a pelican in the sky that came down. No.
Santa Claus is a fairy tale.
No, you got some people that out here just lie for no damn reason.
Of course.
Man, I didn't
I'll
ask
take
for
that
that
back.
lie.
You sure do.
There is one story that I do make up. Say if I'm walking and I trip and fall. And sort of like on our intro, and the carpet grab me or grab my foot to make me fall. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, man, did you see that carpet that jumped up and attacked me? I'll say something like that.
Okay.
Just being
Yeah.
funny.
I
Just
get
being
it.
funny.
Well,
Yeah. So because I'm embarrassed, so I gotta have a comeback.
Yeah.
Man, that door jumped up and attacked me. Man, hit me right in the head.
Yeah,
man.
you do that. Anything something go, he would be like, the door attacked him.
Yeah. I
No,
would
nigga,
do
you
that.
just didn't have your key.
So,
or I just walked into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Just
basically, you were clumsy as a kid and clumsy as an adult.
pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah. And nothing's changed. That's why I say back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Let me stop.
Yeah, please.
This dude need a record deal. A 360 deal at that.
And he gonna go wood.
Okay, I might go dirt. Now let me stop.
You not already ate that?
I said my own self on that one.
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay, talking to ourselves out loud or in our heads.
I do that.
I
I
talk
do
to
that
myself,
right to
bro.
this day. I
Yeah.
do that right
I
to this
talk
day.
to myself, bro, and I don't give a damn if nobody cares, because
So you-
I will say it loud.
You're your own imaginary friend.
Man, I know.
Well, that's
I
the difference. I think back when we was kids, we had an imaginary
Imaginary
friend that
friend,
we talked
yeah.
to, but as an adult, we pretty much talking to our motherfucking
Yeah,
self.
no, I need me. So I'm gonna talk to myself.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time.
I ain't gonna lie. I talk to myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You might not never see me talking to myself, but I talk to myself.
Yeah, when I know I do see you when I be getting on your nerves, you be like,
You'll make a motherfucker talk to themselves, though, really.
Well, what it is he just knows the words that you're gonna say after he know he done annoyed you.
yeah,
So he know you saying something over here.
I know it's all about me. I said he is mad. Look at it.
I think I leave this motherfucker talking to myself every week
Oh,
after
my
dealing with
God.
your
Now I don't do this because I guess I got OCD. Jumping into puddles, he's stomping on it to get the water splash on your friend.
That
or,
ain't happening.
Yeah,
I wasn't
not
doing
as
that
an
as a
adult.
kid.
Yeah.
I ain't messing up my shoes.
I
I did.
yeah,
You-
that's me.
Yeah.
No,
I
did.
wasn't doing
I did
that as a kid.
Everybody did that sideways
No,
splash
no.
where
As
only
a kid,
went
I did some
outwards.
shit like that,
Yeah,
baby.
it went outwards to the
I didn't
person
do
that
it
was
as
next
a
to
kid.
you. You never did that?
My mama, boy, you better not be messing up them shoes.
Now we didn't believe
No,
in,
But it didn't mess up your
messing
shoes because if
stuff.
you did it at an angle,
I ain't stepping in no water. Not intentionally.
Either way, it's gonna mess up.
you
what
remember
got
K Money,
on.
right? The one where you do it sideways at
Man,
an
I
angle.
did some
I
shit
know
worse
what
than
you're
that,
talking
bro.
about.
What'd you do?
When 288 was being built, it was just all dirt.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Walk
we-
down
what's
that-
288
walked up and down
K-Money?
that motherfucker.
288 is a highway in Houston, Texas, and before it was built, I still had to get to school. I think it was built before I was at Yates. Anyway, like I said, it was all dirt, so it rained. Me and my homeboy, that was our recreational pool. The mud, we swimming in the pool, bro.
yeah.
I mean, in the pool of mud.
Now,
Pool of mud.
who's worse? The mud pie or swimming in it? Who's worse?
Eating it.
Yeah, I gotta say, eating it got to be worse,
Eating
bro.
it is worse, man.
It got in his ears and his mouth.
Nah,
He's-
we wasn't. We was just up chest high.
Okay.
Chest high.
This
And I
shit
stayed
going-
right down the street, so it ain't like I had to walk too far to get home.
Yeah,
but
it
it
ain't
was an
supposed to.
embarrassing walk.
It ain't supposed to go in your mouth, man. The dirt, bro.
Well, all right, y'all be proud of me on this one because I couldn't do this as a child. My mama did not play that. Eating your snacks or your desserts before your meals.
Yeah,
I do that shit today. Bro,
I
I'll snack.
couldn't do that.
I couldn't do it.
You know why I do, and not to cut you out. The reason why I snack before I eat because the snack makes me want to eat. If I eat, that's gonna be it. But
You ain't
I
gonna
have
want
to
the
snack. You know what I'm saying?
Freddie G.
Nah, I couldn't do that. And let me tell you another thing too. This gonna sound real crazy, and I do this right to this day. I don't drink
Oh yeah.
none of my beverage
Until you finish eating.
after I eat all my food.
Now that I can't do.
And every time I finish my food, depending on who around, well, not every time, but a lot of times when I finish my food, depending on who around, I'll say, now I got to fill in the cracks, and I drink my beverage.
Now, I do that to a certain extent. It depends on what I'm eating. If I'm eating barbecue, I'm drinking and eating. Because the barbecue tends to be more solid than other stuff, you know, so I'm drinking with that. But, like, if it's just regular soul food that's cooked on the stove, I can eat all of that and then at the end, you know, have a drink.
See, I got that PTSD from the military. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna hear pop tall before I can get it, before I can finish my food. You know, you get. I just been. I'm gonna tell you in the military. So when you go to boot camp, they only give you a certain limited time to eat.
15 minutes.
No, it wasn't no 15 minutes. That wasn't no 15. They ain't give you no 15. You got 15 minutes to get your
From the time you get in to the time. Yeah.
To get your tray, sit down.
Yeah.
In and out. So you
15
had to go. Yeah, so. That's one of the things I can't get out of. I always still eat fast. So I have to drink something to push it down. Yeah. Now, eating my dessert or something sweet before my main course meal, I can't do that. Number one, I'm thinking my mama get out the grave and come give me a whooping. And number two, it just turns my appetite.
Yeah, it kind of curves your appetite.
Yeah. Man, I can remember, man, sitting at the table and I would hear all the time, don't you touch that drink until you
finish
eat
that food.
food.
Yeah.
That too, I heard it, but I still took a look.
Now, when we was kids, that's what it was. You had to finish that food before you had a drink. And I think I'm still there at some point.
Yeah, I'm like that to this day.
I'll eat all my food.
Yeah.
Like y'all know, we do breakfast a lot.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time we'll have breakfast, we'll have coffee, but I don't really drink the coffee till after I finish the breakfast. You know, that's just normal. You know,
your mama instilled that into you, your mama and dad. Okay. I think we all do this, watching cartoons, animated movies, or anything like that.
Yeah. I actually still enjoy the old cartoons.
I'll tell you what I will watch. I will watch Woody Woodpecker, a Tom and Jerry.
Thank you. I'm not the only crazy
cartoons.
The old ones, but I don't
Bugs
have
Bunny.
it on as much as you. You have that shit on. Like you watches that shit. If it ain't sports or something, he watches the cartoon.
I watch SpongeBob. I'm not.
Now,
see, that's the only other
I
one.
don't go out seeking to look for cartoons. Now, if I'm flipping the TV and something happened, I can remember that cartoon. I'll probably wait to watch a moment that I know is about to come because I ain't seen it in years.
A while,
But other than that, I'm not intentionally going.
Everybody gonna remember this. Lambone. Yeah, everybody remember that.
That's so old, bro. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Staying up too late past your bedtime.
I've done that recently.
Still do it.
Man, I do that right to this day. Man. Mad in the morning.
I've done
mad
it.
the
I
next
experienced
morning.
that shit Friday.
He
man.
ain't lying.
Yeah. I've done it recently.
This is doodling, which is drawing while you're bored. I don't draw nothing when I'm
Yeah, I
bored.
got a bad habit of
Well,
that.
You do?
Keith, you strike me as a person that doodles.
Yeah, I do.
You a doodler?
I will doodle.
K Money.
I will doodle. I
Yeah,
doodle.
you know what?
I
ain't
doodle
gonna
my
lie,
ass
man.
off.
You strike me as somebody that doodles.
He look like he'll doodle some shit.
He just said he'll doodle his ass off. don't doodle that much, man.
I'm doodling, sir.
No, dude.
Well, K-Man, what you doing with your hands?
doodling my ass off.
What you doing with your hands? I'm over here doodling.
I'm a doodle bunny.
And then be the first
Hey,
nigga to
move
give
it
you,
on.
shake your hand. Hey, man, I'll see you later. And hold his hand out. I ain't shaking that. You been doodling with it.
man.
All right, Comedian 96. What's next, bro?
All right, man. I know, right? Swinging on swings, going up to the playground. Do you still play on the playground?
I've been lately.
Thank
and
you.
only
Yes.
but only because I've taken my grandchildren.
Right. And I swing with them.
I don't get on the swing. I enjoy pushing them
I do.
because I want to see the excitement that they have when they go a little higher than they
Right.
expect.
Exactly. I want to compete to make sure I go higher than them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're still a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you know how that goes.
Yeah, you're still a kid.
That's look at that. That's Slash. He said he was gonna drive that
Say,
bus, didn't he?
man. Hey, man, I didn't have my transfer now.
God,
I ain't
you
have my
sick.
transfer.
Oh,
We're going to let this nigga off, though.
yes. Now, actually, it's a female this time.
Oh, well, we're going to let her off.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a good one.
It's a Wisconsin woman. Did y'all hear the story about what she did?
What did she do?
She killed her. She shot and killed her husband because she was tired.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I saw her picture. Yeah.
Yeah. She's tired. This woman is charged with first-degree murder and reckless homicide for shooting. Shooting in Brown Deer in Mexico. She's accused of Doris Winters. She's 61, accused of shooting her husband.
Black woman,
yeah. Fatally because she was tired. He's tired of being called a bitch. And
man, you know that's crazy. When it get to that point,
you know, that's verbal abuse.
In relationships,
possibly,
you know when it get to that point, it's just time to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no fighting that.
No, not at all.
So yeah, off of the bus you go.
Off the bus you go, and you just being tired, that's some kid stuff. So that's it for our show today. Tune in tomorrow for Black Friday. Peace. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast, also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.